Namaskaram everyone. So continuing with the Nakshatra series, today I'm going to speak about Mrigashira. Mrigashira has a gentle toe and I think one of my favorite nakshatra as well because as the name says Mrigashira is associated with Soma. The entity of gentility needs diffusion to weave. So very it's a very complicated but it's a very beautiful nakshatra which means gentleness, which means that the elixir that is required for you to revive your energy, and at the same time that also indicates a lot of enjoyment in the process. So somasyanvaka vitani parasta dvayanto vastat. Somas yenvaka vitani parastat vayanto vastat. This means that Soma, which is gentle and soft, Invaka means entreaty. Um, Vittani means spreading diffusions, and Vayantoho means weaving together. So Soma, which literally means soft, gentle, fluid, nourishing, in the content within the vegetables or in the food intake, the aushadha, the medicines that you take, which contains the vitality, the nutrition, and flavor. And there is, of course, we've read it in our Vedas also. There's a legendary elixir called Soma, which is a superfood of the gods, okay, that nourishes life, which is like very powerful also in nature. So moon, because of moonlight, is soft and gentle, and hence it has a very strong influence on the liquids, and thus it gives a flavor to the nourishment, the nourishing energies which is within yourself, and hence it influences your mood as well. Sutra, which refers to Mrigashira Nakshatra with an unconventional name, Invaka, means this denotes a very gentle prayer in a very melodic form, entity. This word actually highlights the gentle, tactful, delicate, and beautiful nature of Nakshara. Um, the Vitatani, the sutra also speaks about the Vitatani, which means the diffusion. It means spreading and dissolving oneself to blend with others. So they're very adjusting in nature. Mrigashira people are very, very adjusting because they kind of like will merge with people's understanding, with people's individuality. So they kind of like believe in blending with the herd, they blend with their surroundings. So Vitatani is a plural form emphasizing that Mrigashira diffuses and blends into many other people to become a part of many other things, embracing many viewpoints together from different parties, from different sources. And Vayanta means to weave, to braid, to pair, to couple. So these are some of the people who can bring different viewpoints together, they can blend them together, uh, they can couple people together. So that's why Brikshara people are said to be very attractive because they have a very supple, they have a very sweet and a very gentle nature. So the desire to benefit and nourish others is Brikshara. With their desperate parties, their main motive is to uh, bring people together, uh, bring different viewpoints together, weave their diverse viewpoints into a cooperative unit. Like for example, in institutes, in educational institutes, and especially in our Hinduism also in um, Sanatan Dharma, we have so many philosophies, right? From different people, from different viewpoints, different interpretations of different people. So, Brikshara's job is to bring all these viewpoints together. Its job is to bring all these people, philosophies together and build an institute out of it. That is Brikshara. So the interpretive is very important of Mrigashira. Mrigashira is a highly desirable nakshatra for creating unity, peace, and partnership. But when situations demand stern and direct confrontations, Mrigashiras can be extremely weak because they need to be diffused. They need to be continuously being reminded that you're being taken granted. Okay, so their strong point is mutability and diplomacy. On the other hand, they also have issues with commitments because they're people who like to blend with their surroundings. They cannot be, mellowed down. They cannot be brought down to just one. So the gentle planets like Mercury, Moon, Venus, and Jupiter, they do wonders in Mrigashira, while the stern planets might find it very difficult to merge or to work in the Mrigashira Nakshatra. So when Mrigashira functions well, it indicates the ability to meditate, form partnerships, hold teams together, and create a unity. When it malfunctions, it indicates non commitments, scatterness, and the fear that comes from standing up for themselves and what they believe in. So, the life lesson of Mrigashira is that be, is like the ability to be able to learn, understand different viewpoints, but also establish your own viewpoint from it. The solution suggested by the sutra is to use broadness because there is a variety of viewpoints. Broadness to strengthen one's core focus. You can, the same thing happens with meditation. You learn from multiple people. You can have just one guru who's your Diksha guru, but you can learn from multiple gurus. You can learn from different viewpoints and establish your own viewpoint and not get distracted or swayed by any particular. So these kind of people, Rikshara, cannot be slaves. They will pick and choose from different viewpoints, but they will form their own ways of doing it. The only thing that they lack sometimes is the focus. If they are able to focus on their core and stay committed to that focus core, they will be able to do wonders. So when that viewpoint, the different viewpoint gets added up, that should strengthen to form a core commitment. In a relationship also, for example, one can use the inspiration of the sexiness and the beauty and the desirability one finds in diverse places to strengthen and enhance the sexiness, beauty, and desirability in the core committed relationship. In the intellectual matters also, one can use the findings of many different disciples and researchers to increase one's understanding of one's core primary topic of study. That is Mrigashira. So braid is much stronger than the individual hair in a bunch. So rope or a cloth is much more stronger than the individual threads that make it. Thus, Mrigashira, through though a fundamentally meek and a very humble nakshatra, achieves great strength when it bathes all the viewpoints together. So this application is Mrigashira draws King Soma. This auspicious nakshatra is his, beloved abode. This causes many types of people to get attracted towards a Mrigashira nakshatra. They will respect a Mrigashira nakshatra because he will come with different viewpoints. It grants fertility also to those who are striving for it. Whenever this nakshatra, Mrigashira, is devotional, the king, the lord, the god has to fall for a Mrigashira nakshatra because they nourish God with affection and they really know unconditional bhakti. This brings peace and agreement within yourself. That's Mrigashira nakshatra. If you have any questions, you can please do let me know. Thank you. Namaskar.